there, mateys. Welcome to some Kari Zev. Let's see who we're making. Let's see who's walking the plank tonight. Oh, Captain Sisay. I'm telling you, man, the pirate intro is just, I can't get through it because it's just so silly to me. But yes, we have a beautiful hand. We're going to go keep on this one. And we have some nice little pirate action. I am so pumped for this game. Captain Sisay, Kari Zev. Yes, we got a pirate matchup right here. This is what Commander's about. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go. Let's get down Ancient Tomb, and then let's go ahead and go for a Mind Stone, and that way we'll be a little bit ahead on mana, and we can get down Miss Kari Zev next turn. But yeah, that should be it for the turn. We're playing Kari Zev, so Kari Zev has first strike and menace. Whenever Kari Zev attacks, create a legendary 2/1 red monkey creature token named Ragavan that's tapped and attacking. Man, I love saying Ragavan. That's a fun word. And then I'll cover what Captain Sisay does in just a second. Let's go ahead and get the mountain down. What do we want to go for? We could actually, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get down some Thran Dynamo, get some more stuff out there. I'm thinking I really want to do that. Yeah, let's go Thran Dynamo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can use that last 3 to get down the Tinza, get down the equipment right there. Or we can go for a Stratascythe. We only have one mountain right now, so I think as far as right now goes, let's go and get down the mall. I think that'd be a better play. We'll go get that down, and then we'll go and pass the turn. We're playing against Captain Sisay. Search your library for a legendary card, doesn't matter. Reveal that card, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. So I always enjoy playing against Captain Sisay. It's usually makes for an interesting game, just because, well, unless it's really jank city or something just really oppressive. But other than that, most of the time, Captain Sisay is a really fun commander to play against, just because it's, I don't know, it's fun. Building a legendary deck, that's always fun. Draw another mountain. Okay, let's go ahead and go Kari Zev. Yeah, let's go Kari Zev. We can still get the Scythe down too. We're looking at 1, 2. Actually, let's tap the Mind Stone right there. Okay, Kari Zev's coming in, and then let's see. Do we want to? Yeah, we can get down the Scythe. Get down the Stratosphere over here, and we're going to search up Mountain, because hopefully we'll be making our Mountain land drops, and then we can have some fun. And we also have Dolmen Gate out here, so prevent all combat damage will be dealt to attacking creatures you control. So basically it's going to allow us to swing in with carries. You know, if our opponent has some removal or something, that's going to be problematic. But we can get down the Dolmen Gate and then kind of be in a spot to where we can just kind of run our pirate ship into our opponent's pirate ship. So, and we'll go and exile this Mountain right now. And we're looking at 3 total mana. Let's go ahead and equip it onto Kari Zev. And then we can get down the Dolmen Gate next turn. Yeah, I like that. And then we will go ahead and pass the turn. I think, yeah, that's it we want to do for the turn. Swords of Plowshare, sure, you got it, man. We'll get a little 1 life for our trouble. Okay, and then we'll go and pass the turn. But we're way okay on mana right now. And just like we drew it up in the playbook, we've deployed a lot of our mana rocks. We've got some nice equipment out there. And then we have a Wheel of Fortune to discard a hand and then draw 7 cards to kind of refuel our hand. So, Wheel of Fate. Let's see. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kari Zev's going to cost 4. This is going to leave us 4 mana, so we can suspend and get the gate down. We'll have to fire off Wheel of Fortune in between. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go Kari Zev. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, and then 1 mountain. And then, do we want to suspend or do we want to start equipping some stuff? We can suspend, get the Dolmen Gate down, and then start equipping next turn. I mean, we don't have nothing with hexproof, so I think we may do a little bit of setting up. So let's suspend this Wheel of Fate. Let's get down the Dolmen Gate. And then we can go and pass the turn. All right, so we're setting up for our turn next turn to where we can, we're going to get the Scythe down. Equip it onto Kari Zev. There's going to be 1 mana to get down the mall over there. And let's see what we're looking. So we're looking at 1, 3 with Kari Zev. We're looking at, we've got 2 mountains on the battlefield. So it's going to be, she's going to go to a 3, 4 and get the Journey to Nowhere. Okay. You got it. Luckily we have a lot of mana to get around this one. And then we have Wheel of Fortune, just kind of refuel our hand if we want to cast some stuff next turn. So, alright, so our opponent's searching up for a legendary card. Counting our eggs before the chickens, or whatever that saying is. Sarah's Sanctum. Add white for each enchantment that you control. Right now, our opponent only has 1 enchantment out there, so it's not too troublesome, but as the game wears on, it's not going to be too much fun. And what we may do is we may end up going for a Wheel of Fortune next turn, just to kind of make sure we make the land drop and then get any of the equipment we got out, because we do have the Wheel of Fate coming off on in a couple turns, so We can go and fire that off, make sure if we want to make some land drops or whatever we want to go for. Okay. We got the Wheel of Fate off suspension. Invasive plans. Okay, so all creatures block each turn if able. Then the attacking creature chooses how each creature blocks his turn. That will be nice to get down. Let's go and get that down. We're looking at colorless. And then I'm okay with losing Blazing Shoal right now. So let's go and fire this Wheel of Fortune off using that last colorless mana. Okay, so we're going to make the land drop this turn. Yeah, let's go and get down Swiftfoot Boots. That's exactly what we need. Something with a little bit of protection for Kari Zev. Anything else we want to do for the turn? We do have, ooh, Smoke would be good too. Okay. Yeah, so next turn we're looking getting down. I think Kari Zev has been to the command zone. Yeah, we're looking at 1, 2. Yeah, I think so. We're looking at Kari Zev costing, I think, 6. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll have 3 mana left over to where we can get down Smoke and get down Kari Zev. Plus we have the mountains coming off, so we'll be in a good spot. And then we need to leave up enough mana for Swiftfoot Boots over there. Ooh, Mirari's Wake. Okay, things are getting exciting now. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar, Kari Zev, this is a Voltron build of Kari Zev, in that we're trying to get Kari Zev down as our main lead commander, our lead creature, and we're trying to stick as much stuff on there as humanly possible. So it's pretty fun building a deck like that. I don't really have a true Voltron deck like Kari Zev. I have some other decks where yeah, I guess Gitrog is technically Voltron because they're sticking a lot of enchantments on there, but I would consider that more kind of Voltron Enchantress. But yeah, this one's pure and simple. We're going Kari Zev Voltron. So, all right, we got that Wheel of Fate right there. And actually, excuse me, one sec. Okay, make sure had to cough real quick, make sure my mic's back on. Let's go ahead and make the land drop for the turn. Let's get down the mountain. Our opponent's completely tapped out. So let's go for Kari Zev. Kari Zev is 6. That is correct. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. And then we'll tap right there. Alright, so we're going to get down Kari Zev. We're going to use that last colorless to put on Swiftfoot Boots. We're going to get that on there, and then we will have 3 mana from the Scythe if we want to get on there. That's going to be +4/+4. We can swing in. It's going to have First Strike Menace. Captain Sisay sitting at a 4/4, so it's going to allow us to kind of get in there. If we go for Smoke, yeah, let's go ahead. Well, I would assume our opponent's not going to block if we swing in once we get the Scythe on there. Yeah, I'm okay with them untapping that. So let's go and get the Scythe on there. Okay, so we're looking at a 5/7. Let's go and swing in. We're going to get a Ragavan monkey token for our troubles. I love Ragavan. I wish, and you're going to see real quick, Ragavan just comes in as a blank token, and that's always a bummer to me. I really enjoy seeing Ragavan pop out, man. I want to see his picture. I want to see the little monkey over there. And then let's go ahead and have, yeah, I'm going to have Captain Sisay, protection from black, ooh, black and red, never mind. Block on Ragavan right there. And then all creatures block each other. Excuse me, sorry, I forgot about the first clause on there. Alright, so we're going to get him for 5 commander damage. Captain Sisay has protection from red from the memorial over there. We're going to exile Ragavan. And then next turn, let's check the, yeah, that's all we want to do. Okay, and then we'll check. So we're sitting at 5 commander damage. We're looking at Wheel of Fate's going to be coming off in a couple. It'll be coming off the following turn. So we got some stuff we can do next turn. We can get down the Toll Collector, get down, fire off Tormenting Voice, chunking something. We do have Rogue's Passage, but since we have Invasive Plains out there, we might chunk that for Tormenting Voice. But if they destroy it, that would be an issue. But especially if they have protection from red. So we'll kind of see what shakes down. But yeah, it's building a Voltron deck like this. It's really fun building just having one commander where you're trying to stick as much stuff on there. So if you've never built a Voltron style deck, go for it. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so we got Rancor on Captain Sisay. And let's do a little bit of an enchantment count for Sarah's Sanctum over there. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 enchantments over there. And let's see what they're going to cast now. Win or lose, I've got to post this video because it's Captain Sisay versus Kari Zev. We got some pirate ships. All right, we got Avacyn Angel of Hope. Okay. And once again, with that invasive plans, we can swing in with Kari Zev, make sure everybody blocks Ragavan. I'm trying to think. We can get down get them all on Kari Zev, And that'll give Kari Zev, it's going to be +2, +2. It gets an additional, so it's going to be +3. So we're looking at 8 points of damage coming across, which will put our opponent at 13 commander damage. That's not if we, if we're going to chunk something to Tormenting Voice in hopes that we can hit another type of, another piece of equipment to kind of get us through some commander damage. But yeah, everything's indestructible right now, so we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, Stirring Wildwood gets fired up. And as far as total damage coming across, we're looking at 11, 13, 20, 24. So we'll be at 1. Which hopefully we can get some stuff. Hopefully we can chain enough stuff together to get some commander damage in. Magic number is 16. Let's see if we can do it, guys. I've still got to post this video up just because Captain Sisay versus Kari Zev. Yeah, I got to post this one up. I love fun commander stuff like that. We don't need to tap Ancient Tomb. That'll be not too fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire. Let's get the bandit on Kari Zev. We'll get 1 off the Mind Stone. Let's go ahead and make the land drop for the turn. Let's get the mountain down. That'll be 9/11. Let's fire off Tormenting Voice. And then let's go ahead and discard. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and chunk Rogue's Passage right now. We're going to draw 2 cards, see if we hit anything that'll help us get us out of this. Ooh, we do not. And we get the Toll Collector. That's not going to do anything. We can't go for Smoke. If we go for Smoke, the only thing is Absence is going to have Flying and be able to swing in and Protection. So, yeah, it looks like our opponent's got it, but we'll go and swing in. We'll get that Ragavan token coming in. But yeah, I gotta post this. Pirates on Pirates. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll post this probably in addition to another video. I like flavorful stuff like that. So we're gonna get the Ragavan coming in, and then we'll just see how much commander. If we'd hit maybe a couple more pieces of. I love thinking about all those creatures over there, just getting very. They're so worried about that Ragavan. It's like, oh, there's the monkey. Go get the monkey. There he is. Like Elvish Mystic and the horn over there. All right, so we're gonna exile exile the Ragavan, Adios Ragavan. We'll go and get in the Smoke, just in case our opponent accidentally casts a board wipe and kills his entire board. But they have Indestructible, so they wouldn't do anything anyway. So. And then we'll just take this out like a champ. We got really close. We got 14 commander damage, so I'll take that. This was a fun little match, though. But you can kind of see what we're going for with Kari Zev, in that we're looking, if we hit a few more enchantments, and then we had Wheel of Fate coming off suspension. But our opponent got there first, and that's what matters, because they're going to close it out. But yeah. Once again, always enjoy playing against Captain Sisay, a little pirate matchup right here. So I'll go and post this one up because, that's a nice little Captain Sisay showing right there. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.